Okay, let's be honest. How many of you, every morning when you wake up, step on that scale after you peed, before you're in the shower, naked, all in the hopes of trying to make sure that the scale says as close to that number that you're praying that it's going to say? Tons of us fall into that boat, and that is completely normal. But there are so many other pieces to the puzzle that we could be looking at that are going to give us a better snapshot of how good we are or how successful we're being. Even then, it's really easy to find ourselves in a slouched posture, looking in the mirror, thinking that we look awful. Whereas if we just stood up straight a little bit better, or if we worked on exercises that were going to give us better posture, that we would find ourselves in a better looking appearance in just that alone, without losing any weight at all. Well, what we want to do to make sure that we're tracking some of these things is that the first thing that we can start with is a waist measurement, not around the hips, around that belly button. Because we're actually losing fat, specifically where most of us want to lose it is that belly fat. So this is going to be a really easy at-home test. You can have a Taylor's tape measure, and this will kind of go around your waist, make sure that we're keeping it nice and taut around that side. The other thing we can do is just a good classic, how are our clothes fitting? I always encourage people to have a goal, piece of clothing of what's going in the right direction. Now, that isn't the thing that I want them to fixate on, but it does let us know that, is it fitting better? Are our normal clothes fitting better? Are our gym clothes fitting better? Do they feel more snug? Do they feel less snug? And it just, once again, gives us a direction that we're going in. Finally, we can be thinking about strength and energy, right? Do we feel more energized than we used to? Do we feel less energized than we used to? And are our workouts feeling easier, or are they feeling harder, right? So with that being said, my challenge to everybody is going to be that for the next few weeks, I want you to try to do 5 push-ups at least 3 times a week for 2 sets. Now, just to go over a quick how I want you to do the push-up. Whatever apparatus you're going to do it on, you could be doing it off the floor, you could do it off a countertop. We're going to be kind of doing it somewhere in between the countertop and the floor here, and I'm going to use the bar. And all we're going to be looking for is a nice natural position. I'm going to get up on my toes, and then I'm just trying to bring my chest to whatever we're doing. And then as I come up, I'm trying to think about pushing my arms together. From there, if you're having any kind of shoulder or neck involvement as well, play around with that elbow position a little bit. We're always kind of looking for the in-between of the elbow being pinched at our side, being flared all the way up. You can kind of think about a 45-degree angle if you think about terms like me. From there, what I also want you to do with that same basis of the push-up, we're also going to be doing a squat. I'm going to show you a sit to stand. If you feel really confident and strong in yourself, go ahead and take away this guy. But you can think about a chair, a bench, anything that you can sit on, a box. And from there, what we're going to do is that we're going to go down nice and slow. And from there, we're going to come up nice and slow. You can use your hands to counterbalance, but we want to make sure that we stay down nice and controlled. I'm going to straddle this guy, show you one more time. As you can see, I keep my chest up in a really, really good posture, and I'm going to push my knees out as I use my hands to counterbalance, just like so. Really controlled way down, really controlled up. And that's what we're going to be looking for. Same thing. I want you to try to do 5 reps for 2 sets, 3 times a week. That's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I want you to be feeling each time that you do these, that you feel like you can go slower, that you feel stronger, and you feel more confident in these exercises. And even then, we're going to be looking to see how do our joints feel, and we feel like we're progressing workout over workout or week over week. And these are all great things that we can be tracking. Don't get so fixated on the scale. I know we all have this idea of how it's going to be when we get to a certain weight, but if you look like Superman or Wonder Woman, you wouldn't care what the scale says. And that's what we want to focus on, becoming a superhero. All right, if you feel like we can help you, please reach us at www.sylvesterfitness.com or reach out to us at jesse@sylvesterfitness.com or info or support at sylvesterfitness.com. Thank you. Catch you.